Hello, it's Jeannie. How are you? I hope you're well. If you saw my Instagram page, you'll know why I'm doing this lint roller. And it's because the cats, again, have been all over my desk here. And it was a little bath fest or love fest, but on their own, they went and took off. Actually, they're just over there in the corner, but they're down there, and that's good. We might get joined, who knows? You know how they are. But I brush my cats, I really do. But it's spring, it's warming up, and they're shedding, so fur is everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh well. We live in their house. I just have to remember that. Anyway, let's get started with this video. I'm going to ask you if you would check to see that you're still subscribed, because you know what YouTube does. I get emails and messages from you. I wasn't subscribed. I wasn't getting notifications and so forth. So check. And make sure, if you would, to give a thumbs up, a like on this page. It really helps my channel. And so I'd really appreciate that if you would remember to give a thumbs up. I need to remember that on the videos I watch as well. So that's a reminder for both of us. And did you know that I'm on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and all those platforms? But if you want to just put on Spotify, I have that, it's Jeannie B ASMR Radio, or my albums. Who knew? Anyway, if you ever want to just listen and tune out, put something in your ear and listen to a whole lot of blah, 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 you can find me over on Spotify. So like me there as well. Anyway, how are you? I hope you're well. We're getting some beautiful weather here in Texas, near where I am. And I've been doing a lot of golfing and pickleball. Those are my two big exercise things. And it helps me feel good. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. It really helps with stress. So if you find that you have stress, who doesn't? Get out and walk. Get out in the sunshine. Get out and move. It gets those things going in you, the endorphins, and it helps you feel better, even if it's just a 10-minute walk with lots of good breathing. Get your heart rate up. It helps. Trust me, it helps, and I've needed it. So we've been going through a lot, and I don't mean to be cryptic, but with my mom, she's fine. She's fine. It's just dementia is its own thing, and it's its own thing that you just have to somehow make work into your life. That's what we're finding. So that's, so when I can get out and play and move, it really helps me be a better person for her. So anyway, she's physically she's doing well. I don't want to say very healthy because she's 87. And She'll be 87 on May 25th, actually, next month, because it's April, second week of April right now. And so she'll be 87 next May, this next month. And yeah. So anyway, what we're going to do today is look through this magazine I got my hands on, and it's called Country Life, and it's from England, and it features the Glorious Cotswolds. The Cotswolds. I loved the Cotswolds. I didn't know when we went to England how much I was going to love the Cotswolds. I was really bowled over by it. All of the English countryside, all over. But it first hit me hard in the Cotswolds when we went on a walk and we went through a gate, on, these footpaths, and they have these footpath rights there. Right? There's a name for it. And the views, the scenery, the sounds, we still are moved by it and think about it. And when we see something on TV or in a book or a magazine, we get really excited. And we joke about moving there. But I have to tell you, I'm kind of a warm weather girl, even though I've got a lot of English blood and royal. I've kind of lost my love for cold weather. A little bit I can handle, but I also like warm weather, so I would have to make some adjustments. I read that there is no bad weather, only inappropriate clothing. And I'll tell you, when we were walking around the Cotswolds and in the Yorkshire Dales and Grassington, and we went out to Settle and headed a little west and then also north. We were well dressed for the weather, and it was fine. So, as long as you're prepared, you can handle it, right? So, I'd have to get some wellies and some new coats and sweaters and things like that. Now, we do want to come back. I know there is so much more to see. And so if you haven't seen my England, we were there for 2 weeks. If you haven't seen my England trip, I'll put a link. Is it this side? I'll put it up there. Click on it and you can watch it. And the funniest thing about that video for me was getting some of the comments from people who had never heard of ASMR, or they didn't know why I was talking so low and quiet and not whispery, because I don't whisper, but just that slow, quiet, soft-spoken. They're like, is the CIA after you? Is there someone sleeping next door? Why are you talking so quietly? You're the quietest American we ever heard. So anyway, because somehow they found my video because of the caption, maybe England, 2 weeks in England, or whatever the name was. But they didn't understand my delivery in how I explained it all, being slightly ASMR-ish. So, anyway, a lot of blah, blah, blah. And I realize I'm not going very slow. I'm not talking very slowly. And in life, real life, not on camera, I am kind of a rapid talker, just so you know. Ask my husband. He knows I can be like rapid fire. It's true. especially when I want to make a point. Yeah, anyway, so 67 pages of dream properties, and so the problem about going to the Cotswolds for me is I'd want a great big house like this. So I need a lot more money. Anyway, let's get to it. I can put the camera overhead. It's pretty clear of all the cat fur and dander. So I won't be itching my face. I'm not allergic to cats, but the fur somehow gets all over everything. All over the house. Oh well. Okay, so I think I'm ready for the camera, and let's get into country life with the Glorious Cotswolds. And let me tell you, if you're thinking about going there, go. Okay, I am the one gal travel bureau in Texas promoting England countryside, the English countryside. Okay, here we go. Country life every week. And this is September 20th, 2023, so it's a couple years old, but that's okay. Wow, this is beautiful. I love these stone roofs. That is so gorgeous. And look at this beautiful fountain pond. Oh, goodness. And I'm sure they've only filmed or taken photographs on beautiful days. Okay, I've never looked through one of these magazines before, so I just buy these chairs. Oh my God, 7,810 pounds. So those are expensive chairs. They are Brights of Nettlebed, Althorpe Living History. Now it's interesting is my Spencer side goes back to the Spencers of Althorpe. So I think I should have a couple of those chairs, don't you think? Okay, who do we let know? Let them know, send them here. Let's see, they're 7,800 pounds each, so 16,000 pounds for 2 chairs. All right, oh my goodness, this is near Bath in Wiltshire. We loved Bath as well. It was an amazing walk we did there. That was the first place we went to after we landed in London. Well, we went to Stonehenge first, but we only spent a few hours there, maybe 4 hours, because we got in at 7:30 in the morning. And so we got our car, drove to, had a little bit to eat, and then drove out to Stonehenge. And by the time we visited here, we were ready to go to Bath and check into our room. Okay, so this is for sale, 10-bedroom manor house. It's only £8,500,000. Offers in excess. Okay. Wow. I'll take it, but I just don't know what I'd do in this place. Oh, it's gorgeous. Exceptional gardens. Tell you what, somebody get this for me, and y'all can come visit. I'll host a party. Okay, here we go. Now, this whole magazine isn't properties for sale. It's a variety of things, but I think they're starting off with Knight Frank Real Estate Company. Okay, here's much cheaper. Okay. £3,100,000 in Loosely Row in Buckinghamshire. It's an equestrian property. Ooh, as a livery and stud business. 14.5 acres with gardens and paddocks. Wow. Oh, this is just gorgeous. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 reception rooms. So it's like a family room and a living room, I think. And only 2 bathrooms. Wow. That's kind of shy on bathrooms. Okay, here's one for £12 million. 315 acres is lot 1 and 572 acres is lot 2. Wowee. Okay. It's in Cowley, Gloucestershire. Okay. Wow. 8 residential properties are on it. So you and I, 8 people, can go in on this. Okay, get the checkbook out. Okay, Hampshire Sporting Estate. And that's it. It's 14 million for almost 1,100 acres. Oh my goodness. And it's got like a little cabin type place on it. Oh, that's beautiful. Blenheim Estate near Oxford. Oh my goodness. An indoor pool. Wow. 6.5 acres. That's a little more manageable. Okay. Oh, here's one. Guide price. 8 million. Oh boy. Now, in US dollars, you add about, about 20%? So that's more like, 9.6 million. Phew. Okay, wow. Tell you what, I'm not going to be picky. Someone can gift me any one of these. 14 million in Stanton, Gloucestershire. Oh, that is just gorgeous. These grounds are just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. 5 cottages, 3 garage, water gardens. This main house has 9 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. Okay, now we're talking. 7 reception rooms, an indoor swimming pool, and a sauna and steam room. Okay, this is the one I want. All right. Gloucestershire. Oh, goodness. Look at the wisteria growing up over. Oh, my gosh. I am a stunning Cotswold stone house, 17th century origins. Panoramic. It's only $5,500,000. Okay, we're getting down to the affordable stuff. Oh, here's 3.75 million. Huh, look at this. 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 4 reception rooms. That's kind of nice. That's actually really, truly more my size. Wow, look at that gorgeous pool. But we'd have to heat it, I think, right? I mean, oh my goodness. Here's another indoor pool. 4,300,000. Oh, man, I'm just in heaven. Okay, 3.95 million in Ebrington, Gloucestershire. Ooh, we're getting cheap now. 2.5 million in Painswick, Gloucestershire. Ah, interesting. So it's got a street front entrance. See that? That's a street. Here's 2.75, also in Painswick. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. A little pond. Oh, I am just salivating here. Okay, we've got to move on from all these things that were for sale in 2023. I look at these, horse properties and look at these, this barn area. It's a barn conversion, but it looks like there's still some barn potential there. It would make me want to get horses again, and I've kind of sworn off horses since I sold my last horse a couple years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm Chedworth, Gloucestershire. Driffield. Oh my goodness. Do you realize what this is doing to me? My blood is like just boiling, like coming alive when I see all this. It's hard to describe. It sounds silly. Okay, now 1.25 million. That's much better. That's, I hate to say this, affordable, if you compare it to the other ones. But in Chilson, Oxfordshire, that is gorgeous. It's only 1.25. Now we're getting down, Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. How will I close this magazine and walk away and be satisfied with life again? I'm kidding. A little. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? Have you, maybe some of you are, have seen these kinds of homes. These stately, beautiful, old, epic homes. I haven't. Many people that I know have not. This is only £800,000. Oh, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 reception rooms, a garage, garden, EPCD. I don't know what that is. Freehold. It's called Rose Cottage. It's in a Cotswold stone house on the edge of Oxfordshire's finest villages, Chipping Norton. I've read all of the Agatha Raisin books. Has anybody else read that series? She lives in the Cotswolds. She's kind of like a detective, and she is crass and rude, and but you love her. Agatha Raisin. And a couple of her mysteries are in Chipping Camden. Should I get this one, guys? Wow, wait. Okay. 1.975 million. Oh, look at this thatched roof. Okay, I'll tell you how nuts I am about this is I follow a guy on, I don't know if it's YouTube or Instagram. I think it's YouTube. And he rethatches roofs in England. That's his channel. And I follow him and just watch him do these beautiful, intricate thatched roofs. Okay, North Devon. Different area. We're getting a little glare, I'm sorry. Here, that's better. A little better. Okay, I talk about trying to reclaim my royal titles and lands and I don't know how to start. But, oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. Prime Surrey Hills location. So Surrey Hills. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just Otley in West Yorkshire. Oh my goodness. 4.5 million. And this is Broadway in Gloucestershire, not far from Chipping Campden. Oh, look at that. Do they heat pools, swimming pools in England? If you know, let me know. We have a swimming pool. Now in the summer, it is warm. It'll get to 90 degrees, 85, 90 degrees, no heating it. But sometimes we'll heat it up in the spring just to give it a head start on warming up. So, and it takes a few days to get, a day or two to heat it up. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Savills is the real estate group. Savills. Burford, Oxfordshire. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm just dying here. These are so beautiful. Great Rissington in Cheltenham. Okay, sweeping South Downs views. This is Twynham in West Sussex. Oh, okay, so we're going over to the other side. Okay, Chipping Norton. Private country house in town with a pool. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous, and it's only 3.5 million. Oh my gosh, I'll take this one. You know, I ask myself, if I got a house like, maybe not as grand as these, would I move? You know, if that just dropped in my lap, would I up and leave? And I mean, I look at these. Norfolk, Full Modeston, I don't know how to say that, Full Modeston, Norfolk. That's cute. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I'd have to bring my mom with me, of course, you know. But the kids could come visit us. They could fly. But then I don't know, as an American, I don't know that I can come and live there, right? A charming listed Cotswold farmhouse with a cottage, stabling, and land. Oh, look at this. Oh, I could have a big garden. I just got done planting my tomatoes. Well, not just done, they've been in a little bit. But my herbs and a few vegetables, I'll put in a picture here and show you. Oh my gosh, this is so full. Oh. Stowe on the Wold is 1.5 miles from here. I loved Stowe. I loved it. That's where we stayed in the Cotswolds. We stayed at the Old Stocks Inn in Stowe on the Wold. That was so cool too. Okay, Oxfordshire, 1.65 million. I'm feeling like this is becoming affordable. Okay, I think that's over, because looks like we just stepped back into 1985 with all those colors. Okay, it's a joke. Advising discerning buyers since leg warmers were a good idea. Oh gosh, I remember dressing like this in the 80s. Okay, so more houses, I guess. All right, solicitors. So now it's starting to, okay, show some other things. Home and garden. What is this? Oh, that's beautiful. A Henry Scott Duke. Okay, this is an art Antiques Collections by La Pata. Okay. Art gallery. Furniture, because I have to furnish one of those big manor houses, right? Oh, yeah. And what I'll do with the leftover money is have someone come and just do it for me. I'm very traditional in my style. I'm not modern. I'm not contemporary. I'm very traditional. So it's pretty easy. Oh, I love this. Okay, what is this? Oh, Rolex. Ooh, yeah. I'll buy a Rolex with some of my leftover money. Okay. Do you English people know this gal, Miss Georgia Craig? She is a consultant who appears as herself on Amazon television show Clarkson's Farm. So she's bringing young women into agriculture and the mechanical farming sector. Okay, so she is going to be married this month and is the daughter of Richard and Paulina Craig. What a beautiful girl. She's just a doll. Wow, beautiful girl. Okay, the Cotswolds hits, the churches and animals. I like what it's saying. So it's talking about things in the Cotswolds, the churches, the towns, the various literary pilgrimages, the roads and things like that. But the thing to remember is it's not a theme park. And I think I'm a very, very respectful tourist. I keep a low voice, low profile. I'm not an ostentatious loudmouth. And it says, if the celebrity culture and chocolate box prettiness overwhelms, remember that the best part of any lovely part of the country is when it's still a living, working place long after the visitors have left. If you can't comprehend that the Cotswolds is a real place where real people live, a microcosm of English life, mostly good but sometimes bad, Amazon's television series Clarkson's Farm, or the BBC comedy This Country, written by real people brought up in Cirencester, are recommended. Yeah, if you're going to be a tourist somewhere in some town, be a good tourist. Okay, here's King Charles. Help for the rural people. He has always been way ahead of his time, has been into organic farming and alternative ways of farming. I really appreciate that about him. Oh, look at that beautiful steer. Wow, it's an Aberdeen Angus cattle. It's one of the rare native breeds being championed. That's so cool. Okay, the monumental St. Nicholas in Burnage. I don't know where that is. Clapham. It's modern, and I'm just not into modern because we have modern things here. I love the old world. I love old 15th, 16th, 17th century. That's where I belong. Defender, embrace the impossible. What is this? Defender. What is this? Rugby World Cup. Is that just a sponsor or what? Age 14 anger. No left forearm. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. So this is a rugby guy and he doesn't even have a left forearm and he still plays. So it's kind of, I still don't know what this ad is for. Is it a cup? A Defender. It's a vehicle, so maybe it's an off-road vehicle or something. I'll bet that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe that's just a partner. Okay, somebody tell me. What is this ad? Okay, various. Oh, I love this. You moo sheep footstool. Oh, I love the sheep of the Cotswolds. It's 130 pounds. Oh, I would put him front and center in my living room. Different wines. I love the wines that the Old Stocks Inn where we stayed, they had a great wine selection, and some of them were from California, and some of them I knew very well as a winemaker. Maybe I should subscribe to this, except I'm in the US, so that would be kind of crazy. I would love to subscribe to this magazine if I lived over in England. Okay, just some different articles. Oh, look at this. Look at these horses, these great big draft horses bringing in the hay. Wow. Okay, modernism, that's fine. Oh, a fond du var. Oh. Okay, Yangu Architects. Worcestershire. Okay. Oh, look at this. For the Berkeley family for more than 4 centuries. Can you imagine being in one place, your family, for 4 centuries? You know, where did it all go wrong for me? How did I lose my titles, my lands, my castles, and my manor houses? Who married in and ruined it all? I'm going to go knock on the doors of Althorpe. I'm going to say, hello, it's me, I'm home. Hello. Oh my goodness, I could never do that. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? Pigs. The Gloucestershire Old Spot, the GOS, is currently the most popular native breed pig, according to the British Pig Association. Okay, now we know. Bespoke British stone. Wow. Okay, why my heart belongs to the Cotswolds. Maybe this article speaks to me. Maybe this will have the answer. She lives in Lower Slaughter. We were there. That is beautiful. Lower Slaughter is gorgeous. We went through there. Walked all around there. Yep. Everywhere you drive is incredible countryside, and that is the home we love. Yep. See, this could be me holding our dog out in a field, well dressed. I wouldn't dress like that, really. Unless I were going out somewhere, maybe. Oh, and 100 dogs and 100 cats. Commuting from the Cotswolds. So, yeah, if you have to go into London or, a bigger city, you'd have to know. And I think the train system is really good there. Say versus trying to drive. It's always anywhere in the world. Driving, you have traffic. So, see, Castle Combe is reasonably close to Chippenham, which is 68 minutes from Paddington. Okay, Paddington Station, I guess. So at 90 minutes, the journey from Paddington to Morton in Marsh is better equipped for those who commute more infrequently. Okay. You know why I'm not modern and contemporary and minimalistic? Because I set things down and I would ruin the look. I walk in, I would throw my sweater over there, put my phone down, my keys, kick off my shoes over here, drop a bag of shopping over here. That's just me. The lure of the Cotswolds. Okay, so here are some festivals and things to see at certain times of the year. Okay, interesting. More than 10 years on, the region continues to attract high-profile residents with Jeremy Clarkson, the Camerons, Alex James, Elizabeth Murdoch, and Charlie and Rebecca Brooks forming the backbone of the Chipping Norton set. Do I fit in there? And further afield, the likes of Kate Moss, Damien Hirst, Jade Jagger, Jilly Cooper, Damien Hirst. They said Jade Jagger. Oh, no. Jilly Cooper, the Beckhams, and Hugh Grant all have homes. Oh, I could hang out with Victoria Beckham. She and I could be besties. And I'd wear her clothes and I'd wear her makeup. Yeah. There's a plan. Lark Rise Ascending. Oh, how beautiful. Lark Rise. Okay, that came out in 1939. Over to Candleford. Oh, I saw that series, Lark Rise to Candleford. That was really good. If you guys haven't seen it and you have BritBox or Acorn, that was fantastic. Lark Rise to Candleford. Wow. Yep. This gal who owns the post office, she's the gal from a program I love. She's the daughter of absolutely fabulous Eddie. So Safi, love, Safi. So that's that. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Anyway, she's a great actress. But I loved her in Absolutely Fabulous, one of my favorite shows. Oh my gosh. Wheels on fire. Oh, look at that. Royal Tunbridge Wells. There's another program we've been watching. And it's old because I believe the actor is already passed away, and he and his wife, Prunella, what's her last name? They've been married for like 40 years. They own a longboat, narrow boat, I think, and they just travel all over. What was her name? Prunella and Prunella Scales. And and her husband was Timothy West. And he has passed away. But their son, and I didn't know this until I watched that program, the riverboat, narrowboat, is that their son is the vet in All Creatures Great and Small, the latest version. So, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, Saint Hubert. Okay. Wow, beautiful. Look at that beautiful deer heart. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. The tooth, the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth. These are Winston Churchill's dentures. The teeth that saved the world. Wow. Oh my goodness. You know, we take dentists and dental care for granted. But back in the day, way back when, if you had a toothache or an infection, you basically took the tooth out and lost your teeth. Wow. Look at these porcelain false teeth. I had to get, I'm tapping my teeth. You can't see my two front teeth. I had a horse accident and broke my front right one. My front right tooth. My horse minstrel broke my tooth. And it's still weird sometimes. It takes getting used to. But someone once said, oh, she's got false teeth. No, I don't. I've got a couple of crowns actually in the back, so I guess, yeah, maybe I do, but I don't have a set of false teeth. Just the veneer, the veneer fixing that big break. I mean, it broke vertically, straight down. Look at this cool oven. Now, here's something. I see a lot of aga ranges, in these old houses that we look at on Escape to the Country. And apparently they also double as the heating system for the house through a series of pipes. I don't understand it, but I've seen where there'll be an aga and then also a separate range and stovetop. And I don't understand why. Why can't why would you have two? Is this not enough, these two things that open and close? It's a heat storage range cooker. Interesting. I don't know a lot about those. So somebody needs to tell me. And you guys always do. Somebody always knows the answer. Wow. That's pretty bright. I don't know if I could do this bright blue. Don't know. I mean, this is all beautiful, and it's picture perfect, of course. Oh, look at this cute little kind of, it's so cute. It's a tiny little aga. This is in Suffolk. Oh, the kitchen itself is $14,000. Country chic. Okay, aprons. Wow, those are expensive aprons. 55 pounds for an apron. Okay, here's aga. In a departure from its traditional cast iron cookers, aga, AGA, for those of you who don't see this, has introduced a sleek black glass model starting at 19,900 pounds. Oh, wow. So it's radiant heat, a cast iron induction hob next to a cast iron hot plate. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay, taking stock in the Cotswolds. A sense of normality has crept back into this once frenetic market, but some noteworthy sales are still being achieved. Wow, my cats would love this yard. I should buy it for them. Stanton Court. Does anybody? It's in Worcestershire, built in about 1600. Wow, grade 2 listed. I'm not real sure about what those mean, the grade 2 listed. There's different kind of categories of a home for sale. I think it means it's like historic. Oh, the Manor House in Oxfordshire is owned by best-selling crime writer Felix Francis. Oh my gosh, son of the author and jockey Dick Francis. Let me tell you something. We have a lot of Dick Francis books. My grandfather was a jockey, and so they were probably of the same age range. My grandfather was a jockey in the 30s and into the 40s, and then the war came, and he was a tail gunner. He was in the bottom of the plane, you know, that little gunner. He was a gunner, but he was in the bottom of the plane, not the tail of the, what was it, a B-17? So, grade 2 listed Manor House. Oh, man, I need this. Oh, how cool is that? I'd love to meet him, Felix Francis. Solomon's Court in Gloucestershire stands in 48 acres and the first recorded as belonging to the Overlipiet estate or Overlipiet estate in 1526. Wow. Cotswold stone is a thing, you know. It's kind of that. There's a lot of that stone that they quarried from this area, and it's very similar. And wool was how they, used to make all their money, was the wool trade. That's what, made the Cotswolds thrive. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need this. Okay. Warwickshire. Oh, it's only 2.95 million. Okay, get the checkbook out. Here's one in Warwickshire for £875,000. Wow, it was renovated in 2019. It's a regular size house. That's pretty. $1.75, also in Gloucestershire. 1 million. Oh, and you know what? I like this. Hi, Leo. This is pretty. This is gorgeous. Okay, this is an insurance advertisement and promotion. Look at this place. Wow. Whoops. Okay. You need to move. Hey. Sputnik. Sputnik, you are cramping my style. Okay, you go there. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that okay? I love you. ARX Rural Re. Does anybody know this place? So it's about who insured this place, underwriting and all that. Wow, look at this. A former working farm in the Cotswolds. Wow, with a scattering of ancient buildings. It's been transformed into a series of beautiful gardens surrounding the main house. Oh my goodness. I'll bet spring is just so beautiful and fall as colors change. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. I would be walking all the time. Just walking, walking, walking. I don't think I'd ever be indoors. Or I'd be swimming. Hi, Leo. But we'd have to find a way to heat that pool. Because I'm a wimp. Okay. Q's herbarium. Plant specimens. I think the British, a lot of different places say herbarium. In the U.S. we say herbs. We don't pronounce the H in the H. Oh, that fig and goat cheese galette with thyme and honey. Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Okay, here's some walking boots I can get. They're only 350 pounds. This is more my style, though, these paddock boots. I actually have some like this. I've got 2 pair of paddock boots from taking care of the horses. I'm nuts about you. School pupils gather horse chestnuts for cattle, feed, and medicines to bolster the war efforts in 1942. Interesting. So we roast those? I don't, but, roasted chestnuts in the fall. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. But there, I guess they use them in feed. Ooh, chestnut soup. That looks delicious. Oh, that's awesome. I'd try this. Chestnut soup. Acorn coffee. Vin de noix. The sustainable country house. I do like that sustainability factor. Okay, what is this? Tiny wood avens would never win a beauty contest, but this unprepossessing plant has a rich spiritual history and even some surprisingly snuggly qualities. Interesting. I'll have to read about that. The yellow flower can reach 2 feet in height. I don't know what it does. Okay, Tetrad Furniture Makers. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that. You get this. Look. We've negotiated our deal. Sputnik, come on. I gotta finish. I'm almost done. Okay. There we go. Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. Yeah. He heard him. He hears my husband doing something downstairs. Wow, look at that piano. Oh my gosh. Statue of Napoleon. Wow, these are some classic art pieces and antiques. Oh my goodness. From the Spanish mid-19th century inlaid walnut commode. Wow. Okay, food. Oh, these are, look at T-bone steak earrings. Oh, these are gorgeous. white gold diamond drop earrings, 3,400 pounds. Those are gorgeous. Oh, I love this little charm bracelet. Piece of pizza, cupcake, French fries. Cute. Okay. Lake and Bull. Okay, so that's another different range, cooking range. They call them cookers. Yeah, this cooker is 81 years old. Oh, it is an Aga. Okay, 81 years old. Wait, what lasts that long? What appliance lasts that long? Oh, look, a little hobby room, an office that you could build on your land. So I could have my own studio, see? And here we go for my mom, Eximius, looking for an outstanding alternative to a care home. Bespoke live-in care. And when I get one of those manor houses, that's what we can do. We'll call them to help with my mom. She's so sweet. She really is. God bless her. Losing her memory day by day, but she's still as sweet as ever, and that's a gift. Through the looking glass, a mirror. Okay, rugs. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh. Oh, rug cleaning. Country life. Archives. So you can order different back issues. Oh, well, and beautiful furniture. Because I'm going to need this for one of my manor houses, right? That somebody's just going to drop in my lap. Oh. Okay. Well, clearly I need a few more dollars to get some of the houses that I want. Oh well, I can dream, and I can visit, and I can watch on TV things like Escape to the Country, although their budgets aren't this high. But that's okay. That's okay. So anyway, tell me what you liked about this. I have another Cotswolds book. I've got one that's called The Dales of Yorkshire and the Beautiful Cotswolds. And I have one more Country Life magazine. It doesn't feature the Cotswolds, but it is England and, you know, the lovelier things. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it relaxing, and let me know if you want more things like this. I love this stuff, and being here with you gives me a great excuse to flip through and, you know, enjoy these. So, well, I'm going to sign off, my friends. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Make sure you're still subscribed. And check me out on Spotify or any other music platform. So, I appreciate you all. I appreciate your fantastic comments and interactions. And I look forward to them. I really do. So, take care. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Goodbye for now.